Listen, this isn't some fluffy, light and love, sweet bullshit. This is the truth, the raw, delicious, uncomfortable, quantum-flavoured truth, served through the voice of the part of you that's done pretending and is fucking ready. You want to learn how to surf the universal current? Good. Then you have to shut the fuck up inside, get still, and learn to listen with your skin, or your goddamn bones, not your ideas, not your ego. That bastard's loud and insecure. This requires sensitivity, not control. You think that's weakness? No. That's the power refined into precision. The science of tuning in. Here's the deal. Your nervous system is a biological antenna, a 5G wet meat receiver, tuned to read feedback, body language, micro-expressions, breath, temperature, tension, flushes of the skin. Your brain is predictive, constantly making forecasts based on subtle cues. If you stop forcing, you get access to the data. Tai Chi calls it listening. Sex calls it foreplay. Science calls it mirror neurons and oxytocin. And that oxytocin, it's not just cuddle hormone nonsense. It's neural epoxy. You flood someone's system with it while giving them peak experiences. You get glued into their neurochemistry. You become their fetish, their archetype, their goddamn internal compass. You don't fake this shit, you earn it. Feedback over agenda. Here's where you've been fucking it up. You've been goal-oriented, linear, result-focused. That's ego dumbass running the show. I want to make her come. I want to be seen a certain way. I want the approval. Fuck that shit. You want to own the moment. Then dump your agenda and become the process. Surf the waves she doesn't even know she's making. She moves, you move. She tightens, you flow. She breathes, you exhale. You're not reacting, you're listening. You're tracking the fucking divine pulse. She thinks she's leading. That's the secret. You already handed her the reins, but you're dancing her across universes with invisible threads. Like push hands in Tai Chi. He pushes. You don't push back. You mirror his tension, follow it, move it where you want it to go. That's control. Invisible control. It's the magician's trick. The other thinks it was their idea. Metaphysical truth bomb. You're not separate. Let me drop a motherfucking atomic truth right now. You're not separate from her. You're not pushing on her. You're pushing through her. You're moving the field that includes her. When you stop trying to insert and start trying to resonate, her body starts playing you like an instrument. And the sound is fucking symphonic. Here's how you already do this. You just forgot, but I'll remind you. You do it when you dance and forget yourself. When you laugh so hard, your stomach cramps, and someone else starts laughing harder. You're syncing biology. You do it when you finish their sentences, or reach for the same cup at the same time. You've done it with lovers, when time disappears and everything feels like remembering. That was you tuned in. That was your structure, fitting the negative space. That was God coming through you. Here are new ways to do it. Visual listening. Watch her breath, the micro muscles around her lips, the twitch in her thigh. These are signals. Anticipate them like the tides. Tactile mirroring. When you touch, match her pressure. Then trail it. She'll follow. She'll think she led. That's the art. Emotional priming. Talk her into a memory of connection and love before you touch her. Let her body respond to the state. That's oxytocin hacking. Energetic sensitivity training. Feel the air between your hand and her skin. Train that shit. Treat it like martial arts, because it is. Why is it so fucking important? Because the old way is dead. The push-pull of expectation, performance, trying to get somewhere, it's done. You're here to experience, not achieve. You're here to evolve through your senses, to raise your vibration, through intimate co-regulation. Every orgasm, every breath, every goddamn moment of shared stillness is rewiring your nervous system. This is neuroplasticity, and it's sexy. So why are you afraid? Because when you tune in that deeply, you're vulnerable, naked. You've been taught that's weakness, that caring is simping, that being patient means you're passive. But fuck that noise. The truth is, this is mastery. Only amateurs rush. Only cowards fear feedback. Confusion is the catalyst. Confusion is a crack in the matrix. It's the dissonance your brain can't resolve. So it becomes open to new instructions. You pace, you match, you lead. Slip in your reframe like a goddamn ninja. Change the meaning. Link it to who they think they are. That's identity jiu-jitsu. Change their past mid-sentence. You've always been this way, haven't you? Suddenly the old self crumbles and they step into the new one like it's a second skin. Your limiting beliefs. Here's where you got stuck. Need for validation being greater than presence. Fear of rejection being greater than curiosity. Trying to prove being greater than trying to feel. Thinking you must lead by force, not by harmony. And these loops. Push too hard. She resists. You panic. You try harder. She disconnects. You doubt yourself. You play it safe. You become forgettable. Here are the patterns that drain you. Overthinking in the moment. Forcing instead of flowing. Ignoring feedback cues. Seeking outcome over process. Playing. Not to lose, instead of playing to merge. Interrupt these by bringing radical presence. Touch her like it's the first time, every time. Look at her like she's a divine puzzle that you're blessed to solve. And for the love of all that's holy, slow the fuck down. You want identity level change? Here's the download. You're the resonant mirror. The more tuned you become, the more power you hold. Not power over, but power with. You're no longer a seeker. You're a conduit, a walking initiation, a breathing alignment correction. You don't need game. You are the game. You don't need technique. You are the technique. You don't need her to want you. You are what she's already wired to crave. Welcome home. You just remembered who the fuck you are. Now go tune into her, like she's your meditation, your dojo, your cathedral. And surf the universal current, like a divine motherfucker you're always meant to be.